So the whole total count for what is really 2 estates and a little bit of a third comes out to roughly 1,060 cards total, not including the Brett Favre autograph, which has got your authentication card on the back. You got some graded stuff in here. A lot of it's ungraded. So you've got all of these, which have never been removed from their case. That's just how they came. This set here, that finishes off those. And then for baseball, you got some of the grades, but then you also have, it was 3 unopened wax boxes that got cracked open with 87. So there's like 3 McGuire rookies, a couple Canseco's, there's a Barry Bonds, all the Ripkins and the Clemens and all those, they're all just super absolutely mint. The rest of these were just miscellaneous cards that they had. Little bit of basketball, not much, but it's Robinson rookie, Ewing rookie, early Webb, early Isaiah Thomas, Rodman rookie. In the case, you got some doubles, primarily of the Swans below. Both of those are doubled up. You got 3 or 4 Mantles in there, a couple Bradshaws overall, more baseball, nice clean Johnny Bench. These 5 cards here represent what's in the Commons box for the NFL. So you've got, these were literally just randomly selected to represent the 5 years that are in there. And that's pretty much represents almost your condition too. They're all pretty much exactly what you see. There is a total of 910, and they're not all just commons. When I was just thumbing through a little while ago, there's a lot of little subsets in there of all-stars and all-pro players and sets. And then, like, I just pulled this one out. I mean, this is the only Peyton I've run across in the whole deal, but I literally pulled that out of the common stack like 20 minutes ago. Over here, you just got random players. None of this stuff is graded. This is all really from one estate where the guy just had a ton of 1970s football. Again, there's probably close to 1,000 cards overall, but that one particular box is, man, I got to get a good recount for you guys. I think I might even be off. That box ended up right at 900, and it looks like we probably have more than 150 out here. Might be closer to 1150. I don't know, I have to get another recount. But anyway, a lot of cards in total. I know when we first looked through the football, there was over 75 Hall of Fame cards. Most of those are still intact. Very few people have seen it. And then, the rest, again, were just kind of, commons or, that $1 to $3, $4, $5 range. I know at one point, just looking up, pulling out the Beckett, signaling these years, and just pulling out the cards that, quote unquote, they considered, over a value of, and just pulling out like the $50 to the $700 as far as what they would consider a card's value at without being graded, blah, blah, blah. We lost count at $6,000. And then my son went back and he said it was closer to 8 when you're looking at the high side of what anybody would want for those cards. Of course, not looking at grades and all that, but just telling you what, if you pulled out a Beckett and flipped it open and went through this, the names on the checklist is what they did. My sons wanted to kind of see all of it. So they just started piling up the teams and then going through each list and snatching out and seeing if we had those cards. And a lot of them would be players that I think would go probably more unrecognized, but they're all Hall of Fame guys. Anyway, all one money. We've got something else that I will do for the winter. I've probably got a good $600 to $1,000 offers off the rip just for a handful of cards. Like, a guy wanted to give $150 for 2 cards earlier, had another offer at another $150 for 2 or 3 cards. And they're not even cherry picking some of the biggest ones that you would think they would. They're just literally picking, players from their favorite teams or kids when they were kids that they collected, or a couple of them were just missing one or two of these pieces from their sets. But they're already, stacking up. I bet you I've got 60 or 70 messages in total. What I'll do, whoever wins, is I'll just copy and paste your information if you're going to be reselling and get you over to them. The faster we can get this whole thing done, the better it is for me. I will ship it anywhere in the lower 48. Cost to be on you, but this will ship pretty light once we get it all packed up and sealed up real good. And then I've got another estate that I'll be liquidating within the next week. So hopefully by the time you get your hands on these and get a couple of them moved, we'll have a whole nother lot. No idea what's in it, no idea how old it is or even what sport, but I got a call today that they're going to let me come in there probably maybe Tuesday or so. So anyway, if you got questions, let me know. PayPal is accepted. I honestly prefer Venmo. PayPal has a consistent track record of holding payments, and it just pissed me off if I had to wait 21 days for no reason just because me and you've never done business. Or I will accept cash, obviously, but I don't really want to hold these for long. I could have done a traditional auction. I probably should have. But really, you guys are bobbing in and around where they wanted to be. So I think that we can just probably make it happen without having to go, and go through a whole, 5-day auction or so somewhere else online. So let me know. Talk to you later. Bye. Thanks.